Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Jake Paul is officially fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, and it's gonna be insane. Now, first of all, I caught a cold this morning or a few days ago, should I say? So apologize if my voice is if it's a bit rough or something. Anyways, Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis. This is a very highly criticized bout, but honestly, and I'll tell you why I think that this is actually a step in the right direction for both of them. Well, for Tank, it's kinda yeah, but kinda no. But for Jake Paul, it's definitely 100% a move in the right direction. So now it's obviously an exhibition fight. Gervonta Tank, he is the lightweight world champion of boxing, and Jake Paul, he is a heavyweight or a natural heavyweight at this point. His last fight was at heavyweight against Julio. I think he was like 205 or 220, something like that. Like he was basically over 200 pounds, right? And against Mike Tyson, he was obviously a heavyweight. So that's not the point. The point is that I think Jake Paul is actually very smart. He is like way smarter than we think for making this fight happen, because this will only do so many good things for Jake Paul. Like this will boost Jake's career in such a high level compared to where for Tank, like he is obviously supposed to rematch Lemon Roach, because that fight he it was a draw, but most people consider it a loss. So for Tank, he is kinda like ruining his legacy a bit, because he used to be the fighter like who did not duck anyone, who fought, knocked out Ryan Garcia and pretty much all the other heavyweights. You know, we all saw the video of Jack Murdoch, like the heaviest, the heaviest hands in boxing. Yeah, yeah, like he used to be looked at such a great, but now drawing like having a draw against Lemon Roach, after that literally ducking him to fight a 200 pounder, it's kind of, it's definitely not a good move, that's for sure. So how the fight will go, yes, like as far as skill goes, Tank is obviously way above than Jake Paul, but to be honest, and he is obviously way faster than Jake Paul, since Jake is a heavyweight. Now, since this will be an exhibition fight, no one will technically win or lose, unless, as far as I'm aware, unless it's a knockout. Like as far as I'm aware, like I'm not sure, but this is to my knowledge. So if like, because I don't think there will be a knockout, because like I think like Jake, like Tank, yeah, he is very fast, he has very high level experience, but knocking out a 200 pounder, it won't be easy, at all. And Tank's movement is just so fast that I'm not even sure if Jake can even drop him, to be honest. But more than anything, like why do I think this will be a right direction for boxing as a whole, is because I think after this fight, like after Jake proves that he can stand 10 rounds with a guy like Tank Davis, like a world champion, it will be much easier to sanction the fight against Anthony Joshua, which I think will actually be a very competitive fight. Yeah, I do think that, because Anthony Joshua, like there's a reason why Jake Paul chose Anthony Joshua instead of uh, Tyson Fury, Joseph Parker, Kamel Usyk. There's a reason why he specifically choose, even compared to like Daniel Luba. There's a reason why he chose Daniel. I apologize. There's a reason why he chose Anthony Joshua specifically, and it's because he is smart. He has calculated that move, and like by seeing how much excited Eddie Hearn is for this fight, like I think we're gonna see it like in the first half of next year for sure. Like unless obviously Javante knocks Jake out, which I think is definitely a possibility, but Jake has a very solid chin, very solid chin. So I don't think that's gonna happen. So as far as the outcome of the fight goes, I think like Jake Paul has a more chance of knocking out Javante compared to Javante knocking out him, just because of the weight disadvantage and all of that. And the interesting thing about it is that Ring Magazine, Turkey Al Sheikh, is the one who is sanctioning this fight, which is very interesting, because Turkey, like before their relationship became so good, like Turkey used to heavily criticize Jake Paul heavily, you know, like even in the video where like Turkey, even the video where we had like Turkey and KSI, you know, Turkey was saying stuff like we don't fight old men and yada yada all that. So that is also like right now like Jake Paul is in the best position he can be. He is officially partnered with the Bible of boxing, as everyone likes to say, Rick Magazine. So you know, like everything is like well placed for Jake Paul. So I think this will definitely be a step in the right direction. And after this fight, after you know it like the fight ends, no one wins. It's an exhibition, obviously. After that, I think Javante, he can, you know, he say he wants to retire, so he can do that. You know, because more than anything, you have to understand, like the reason why Javante is not hesitant at all for taking this fight is that the biggest money fight a boxer can get right now is against Jake Paul. Like, let's just be honest. And you know, this fight will be in Netflix, so that's another huge reason why you know why Javante should take this fight. Anyways, guys, that's my opinion on this. You guys make to know what you guys think, and inshallah, I will see you guys next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.